Alright, we're here at our first stop of the day, the Dolmabachi Palace. We're going to take a walk around the gardens quick, and then we'll see you inside. Just inside the first part, the like official part of the castle. They didn't let you take any pictures or videos inside, so sorry, we did not see you inside, but what did you think?
Missed out. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very opulent, very like ornately decorated. Oh, sorry, cut Robert off there. It's an interesting mix of different cultures, I feel, which is what they said it would be.
Pretty European.
But no images of people. So like where maybe you might see like angels or cherubs or things like that in some of the paintings, none of that. And the like ceilings and walls and what they had. All sorts of different vases and fireplaces.
Glasswork, chandeliers.
Lots of chandeliers. Ballroom, I overheard a tour guide telling his group that it is apparently the biggest in the world. I don't know if this is...
I would buy that.
Yeah, I mean it was still like super, super, super tall. Right, these big domes, and the way the ceiling is painted is to give the impression that it continues on, that it's not a ceiling or a wall, but more space after that. So it's very cool. So next up is walking through the gardens, and then so in English we would pronounce it harem, but that's not how they've been.
They're saying harem.
Harem. We'll check out the harem section. So probably won't see you inside there, but we'll give our feedback after we see that. Alrighty, so we just got out of the harem. No pictures again, but it was really nice in there. It was very beautiful. It was interesting to learn more about the like family life and where the women, the Sultan's mothers, wives, concubines all lived. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
We are gonna skip the clock museum and the painting museum today. We might come back for it because you can come back for that with your ticket, but we're gonna keep on adventuring. But I will say, so I just went to the bathroom.
Oh yes, review the bathroom.
One of the things that I found is that the squat toilet, plentiful here. So of course, the stall that opened up when it was my turn was a squat toilet, and I was like, I could have the next person go in and wait for a regular toilet to open up, but I'm not gonna be that person. I'm gonna use it. I just had to pee anyway. I don't actually have a problem peeing in a squat toilet. But the thing was covered in water, the floor was covered in water, and the hook to like hook your purse or something was like very small, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to be squatting and holding my purse, but if I'm afraid if I hang this purse, it's gonna fall in this like pool of water on the ground. So that was maybe my only complaint, but generally, I'm not yet ready to do number 2 in a squat toilet, but I have no issue peeing in the squat toilet. And actually, I feel like it's probably more sanitary.
Maybe?
Because you're not sitting, yeah. I don't know. Thoughts? All right, well.
Comment below your thoughts on
the squat toilet. So we will, I think we're gonna go find some lunch, maybe go to another area of Istanbul to do so. So we'll see you there. Bye. Alrighty. So we've got our ice cream cones. Of course, we had to do it.
We had to work for it.
Yeah, we definitely had to work for it. One thing I appreciated is that he gave
both
you a list.
Oh yeah.
It's a slightly different show. But it's pretty good.
Actually not bad. Probably very touristy, but
who cares? Gotta have fun.
Whatever, it's ice cream.
Gotta do the touristy stuff. We also went to the Grand Bazaar, the Egyptian Spice Bazaar earlier. And the Grand Bazaar was massive, like so many hallways, just filled with stalls. It felt like it had gotten very touristy. It didn't seem like there were a lot of places that you would frequent very much if you were local. I don't know if you felt that way too.
I know.
And then the Egyptian Spice Bazaar, I didn't feel like it was very, I mean, it was smaller, but it didn't feel more spice.
There were a lot of spices in the Grand Bazaar. There's some there's some overlap.
Yeah, so, you know, it was worth seeing, but, so that was cool. And then we just got lunch at a little like street vendor type place, a little plate of food.
Shawarma. It was
Shawarma.
fun.
The texture was very challenging for me, but that's okay. And now we're headed just to do a little bit of shopping for some souvenirs before we head home. If we can, I might try and do a little video at the Chowa place, but on their website they say that they don't post any pictures or anything online because there is so much intellectual property theft of the patterns. So I think that they'll probably prefer I don't do that, and I'm very respectful of intellectual property rights. So
Copyright matters.
yeah, artisans' work and creativity matters. So cheers to that. We'll enjoy our ice creams for now. Alrighty, we're stopped eating some bakery treats before our Whirling Dervish show. I just got baklava pistachio. I think the other one is plain, but it might have a filling. Robert got
Whatever this is, viewers in the comments.
sound
That's
off. We also got some dates at a stand, and I tried dates for the first time. I liked it fine. It tasted kind of like a caramel raisin. Excuse me. It's one of those things that I think I would eat again. I don't know if I'd necessarily request it or buy it for myself again, but I enjoyed it fine. We also had dinner earlier.
Yes.
We got some seafood. I got this little shrimp casserole. Robert got fish stew and anchovies. So lots of fun things before the Whirling Dervish show. Anything else to say?
I don't think so. We had a good day.
You had a good day? Okay, so food tour. Some sort of eggplant dill, some sort of cream cheese, maybe. Some sort of garlicky thing. What did you think? Butter, cheeses, hummus, strawberry. This is my favorite, strawberries. Cheese pepper, pomegranate. Like a sesame paste, sugary, crumbly, some sort of candied fruit sesame paste. This like tomato thing we've had. I think this is like a fruit salad.
I think so too, yeah.
All right, so we went this morning and got Turkish breakfast for breakfast. And it was just like a lot of little dishes and bread and mix and match things. I tried almost everything. I tended to prefer the sweet stuff. There was more like sesame related things than I think I would have expected. But it was good.
Good
It was
mix
fun.
of sweet and savory.
What was your favorite?
My favorite thing, ooh, so many options. Honey was really good.
The honey, because I was saying to Robert that I feel like there's more depth of flavor to the honey here, so I really like that.
Sausages weren't bad either. We didn't have any of them.
I'm not a sausage girl,
It's okay.
but yeah. I also really like the strawberry, mashed up strawberry paste or whatever it was filling. But we just arrived at a mosque, or theoretically the last mosque of the trip, and we had the worst possible timing because it is like less than 10 minutes away from midday prayers, and today's a Friday, and I don't know a lot about Islam, but there it is. My understanding is that the Friday prayers are communal, and the midday Friday prayers are one of the big communal prayers. Could be wrong, but obviously we can't go in while people are praying, so not sure what we're gonna do. Wait it out, let people worship in peace. So we'll see whatever we end up doing in the meantime, or maybe when we do go in the mosque. So our timing at the mosque actually worked out, and I need to look up what the name of that mosque was to tell you guys. But while I do that, so we walked around a little bit in the area, and then when we came back, people were kind of leaving, and you could see tourists going in. So we're like, all right, I think we are safe to go in. And I would say that this was maybe the smallest mosque we've been to.
The Rustam Pasha one that we went to was pretty small too. That one in the middle of the busy part.
Oh, you're right. I guess for being like kind of a freestanding, although maybe was there some Pasha freestanding as well, it just didn't seem that way.
At some point it was, probably.
All right, so this was the Buyak Mesidiye. I'm obviously not pronouncing this correct, but mosque.
No, we'll have subtitles right here.
There you go. And the design was also different from anything we've had before, because it wasn't really geometric, it wasn't floral, it was more like paintings of indoor decorations, I guess is how I would describe it. I don't know how you would describe it.
Yeah.
Like paintings of curtains and columns, yeah, things like that. So that was different and interesting. It was still very, very tall, just kind of smaller in area on the floor, and it the column outside with all the information about it said that it was built at around the same time as the Rustam Pasha.
The Dolmabahce.
Dolmabahce. I don't know what that word just came out was. Dolmabahce Palace. So now we're at the Rumelli Fortress, which is mostly closed for renovations, but we can walk around the garden, so we figure we'd do that. So you'll see a little bit of the outside with us.
Yeah, so the Ottomans used this fortress to help conquer what was then Constantinople.
Cue the song, everyone.
Yes. No, because I don't want to copyright strike on our videos.
That's why I said cue the song in your head.
In your head, just in your head.
Not on the video.
No. Future Robert, don't insert the song.
If you don't know what song we're talking about, do some Googling. I don't know.
But we're just going to walk around, look at the old fortresses and the walls, which are covered in scaffolding, but you can still kind of see them.
All right, let's go see what we see. Some old cannons. Impressive. One of the signs was also saying how impressive it was. This was built within 4 months, and they didn't actually employ that many master workers, apparently. It was just several hundred. Which to me seems like a lot of people, but I guess this was what year?
1453.
So, yeah, there you have it. Not a lot of people for that time. says that in some places the fortress walls are as thick as 3 to 5 meters, and this one it says it's 5 to 7 meters. She thick.
She thick.
All right, Robert, what do you think this was used for?
Squat toilet.
Squat toilet?
The world's biggest squat toilet.
World's biggest squat toilet. Yeah, okay. Just kidding. This is one thing that's interesting. This stage that they built around the mosque, so originally the mosque was destroyed, and so they just built seating to make the area where the mosque was a stage. But then eventually they rebuilt the mosque, and the seating remains around it. All right, so I opted for Robert to go in this underground tunnel to see the cistern. Tell us your findings, Robert. He said it's dark and damp, like being at the bottom of an underground well. Anything else to report?
There's an echo.
There's an echo. Riveting content right here. I know that's what you all come to our channel for. All right, we're back with more ice cream. I got chocolate and lemon because there was some lemon on my ice cream yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's good. I want to try that again somewhere else. And you got?
Black mulberry and rose.
I liked his black mulberry. I don't even know if I've had black mulberry.
I don't know.
And I liked mine. And we got sitting by the water, got a nice little view, enjoying our last day in Turkey. All right, we did it. We made it to the end of our Istanbul trip. Wow.
Last night,
Yep.
before heading to the airport, the crack of dawn.
Very
before
early.
the crack of dawn.
Yeah, the bus leaves at 4 a.m., so I don't know. We'll probably have to leave the hotel room at like 3:30.
Yeah.
Fun times, but it's been a really great week, and I think since we saw you last, we went and got dinner, our last kebabs of the trip, and we did buy some of those Hallie that we were mentioning earlier in the week to take home with us. Only 2 packets. I exercised restraint. I did not exercise restraint on buying some Mars bars, which are one of my favorite chocolates that they import to the U.S., but when you buy them in the U.S., they're like $2 a bar, maybe.
Oh, okay.
This was like 75 cents. U.S. dollars, 75 cents. So I bought 5. But that's fine. But it's been a good week.
Yeah, we had fun.
Final thoughts or highlights?
No, it was a good week. Highly recommend coming here
Definitely.
if you have the time.
For sure.
Definitely a different experience for the both of us, and I think we both learned a lot.
Yeah, definitely. We're saying definitely a lot, but
You're saying definitely a lot.
well, there you have it, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed these vlogs, and if you want to see more content, let us know where we should go next.
Also, let me know how 2025 is, because that's at this rate, that's probably when this is going to come out.
Yeah, our next vacation will be our honeymoon probably, and I'm not vlogging on that, so it'll be a minute before our next vacation, but that gives us time to catch up on these. So pros and cons, pros and cons. All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.